Okay, so this is a quick video to show you how to use imageJ, free image analysis software from the NIH. Just find it by Googling and then go to their download page. Once you've downloaded it, find it on your computer and launch the imageJ.exe. You should see something like this, simple bar that pops up, file, open, allow you to open up the image you want to look at. Here I've got an example image from the Jet Breakup Lab. We select the rectangle tool. We can quickly crop the image to a little bit smaller size. Not required, but it makes it take up less of the screen, which is convenient. And then first thing we're going to want to do is set the scale of this image for measuring. So I'm going to select the line tool here. If I hold down the control key and use the scroll ball on my mouse, scroll in on the ruler, get a good view of it. And then I can hold the space bar, left click, and drag the image around. And then click and hold, drag line. And I would want to drag it to 3. If I don't land on the point I want, I can pick up the point and move it by clicking on it again. Now I go to the Analyze menu, click Set Scale. That's the distance in pixels, but we know that distance is 3 centimeters. So we're going to set our scale of our image there. Okay, now if we draw another line, like this, analyze, measure, it should be around 1 centimeter. Looks good. So to measure the length of this jet, again, what I'm doing here is holding the controls key and using the scroll ball on the mouse to zoom. And I just select the segmented line tool by right clicking here, click segmented line. You could click in a whole lot of places to trace the line as closely as possible, but that's not necessary. You can click in a fewer number of places, like this. Hold down the space bar to pan, click space bar, pan, and you're going to want to end by double clicking. If you happen to not double click and you didn't end the line, what you can do is hold the Alt key, come back, and it'll pick this point up again, and then come forward and double click to end your line. Looks like I didn't end it where I wanted, so I can just drag the end of that to where I want. Now if we again zoom out, you can see that this is not following the jet exactly, but if we go to the edit menu, click selection, and do a fit spline, it will fit a spline, and now it's going to follow that jet quite nicely. So we can go here, analyze, measure, and we'll see that this jet is just over 12 centimeters long. So that's done. Now the next thing we might want to do is look at some of the drop sizes. I'm going to hold the control key again, scroll in with the mouse to zoom in nice and close on some of these drops. So let's measure the first 4 drops. For this, I'm going to want to use the straight line tool to measure their diameters. And another thing you want to open here is Analyze menu, go to Tools, go to the ROI Manager. And what that does is it allows you to make multiple measurements simultaneously, because if you do this one line, by default that first line you drew is going to disappear unless you go here and click Add or press the T key. There, draw another line. I'm going to click this option, Show All, so I can see the lines as I draw them. Press the T key, T to add another line, T each time you draw a new line. So now I have 8 measurements here. If you click anywhere here, you can see them change colors, so you can see which one you're looking at. You do a Control A, you can select all of them simultaneously. Click Measure, then you have all of these, and you can copy those and export them to whatever software you're going to do your analysis in. So that should allow you to efficiently measure drops and jet length for the Jet Breakup Lab using imageJ.